Hello and welcome to the top 10 PvE characters on Bleach Brave Souls. For this list I'll be focusing on some of the best characters to take on missions, whether it's co-op or some of the harder solo missions.
締め殺せアナコンダキメラパルカとどめですわ。
First up on the list is Sun, who's probably the most sought after character of the Chimera Chord summons. And for very good reason. She's a ranged character that has poison on her normal attacks and her strong attacks, which hit twice as much thanks to her frenzy ability. It's especially deadly on her because her strong attack 2 is a vortex move with a decent range and decent amount of seconds. She's also one of very few characters that has a boosted strong attack damage link, which complements her impressively high SP.
波動の31釈迦うわー
Up next is one of the newer characters in the game, Tacking Douche, whose attack is unbelievably high, and that's before taking into effect his plus 40 bruiser and plus 20 nad link. His normal attacks also have a possibility of inflicting paralysis. Did I mention this guy's a ranged character? And while his strong attacks aren't that powerful, they do have incredible reach. In fact, he may have the biggest vortex in the entire game. That said, his special doesn't have very good range, although it does inflict burn damage.
いやさあそろそろ目覚める時間だ僕は誰かな
At number 8 we have Tsukishima, who is currently the heaviest hitting healer in the game. He's also got decent range on his strong attacks, and his strong attack 1 can inflict weakness. For the most part, if you're good at dodging in the game, you can basically be immortal with this character, as he can heal every 30 seconds. But while his strong attacks are incredibly powerful, his attack and defense aren't exactly the highest in the game. But his soul trait is incredibly useful and unique, allowing him to do 20% more damage as long as he's at full health. And because he's a healer, this is about 80% of the time.
神死にの刃武闘錬人行くで
Coming in at number 7 we have Guinea Tomorrow Captain Edition. This guy's one of the strongest boss killers in the game, having both poison and debilitator. Like Sun, he also has poison and frenzy on both his normal and strong attacks, except he also has it on his special. He's got a really high SP and his normal and strong attacks are incredibly fast. His strong attacks also have really good range. His strong attack 3 is a full screen attack, which combined with poison, frenzy, and debilitator make it one of the best strong attacks in the game. Really, the only thing this character is missing is a full screen special.
水無月行きますよ。波動の63来航法。
Next on the list we have Retsu Mind Edition. Now you guys knew the best healer in the game had to be on this list. Not only does she have a healing move that does damage, but she also has a strong attack cooldown reduction link, which is the best possible combination for a healer. She's also a really well balanced hybrid character. While her attack and SP aren't really high, they are still decent, and they get better with the plus 30 bruiser and berserker. She could also inflict paralysis on her normal attack, strong attack 1 and her special, which combined with her debilitator ability makes her really good against multiple enemies.
一気に型をつけるぜ
Coming in at number 5 is Ichigo Lost Agent Edition. Honestly, this character is on here from power alone. He's got one of the highest SPs in the game, and it only gets better with Frenzy and his strong attack damage link. And when he runs out of strong attacks and has to use his normal attacks, his regular attack is decent and it gets better with a plus 40 bruiser. He also has a hollow killer, which is probably the most useful killer to have, as a great deal of the raids do have hollows as the main enemy. He also has really fast normal attacks and really good range on his strong attacks. Not to mention his special is incredibly powerful with the full screen radius and an attack reduction effect.
せーの気持ちいいと行きましょう。
Coming in at number 4, we have Nellie Swimsuit Edition. This character is incredibly powerful. She has a boosted recharge reduction effect of 14%, which goes incredibly well with that really high SP that she has. Nell also has really good range on her strong attacks, and she has Frenzy, which is a good combination for that burning vortex that she has. Her vortex move also makes her immune from any damage as long as you don't interrupt the animation. Honestly, if you stack her links properly, you can have a character who's almost exclusively strong attacks.
ぬるいな。これで終わりだ。月が天章。
Up next at number 3, we have Tenza Zangetsu, who's honestly very similar to Nell. While he doesn't have that boosted soul trait, you can still stack him in a way that makes him almost all strong attacks. Speaking of which, his are very powerful and really fast. His strong attack 1 and 3 are very quick to activate. Tenza's got a decent attack that gets better with Bruiser, and his normal attacks are really fast. He has the second highest SP in the game, and only by a single point. Not to mention he has Frenzy. He also has one of the funnest builds in the game in my opinion.
見せてやるぜ。俺の力のすべてを。この一振りで型をつける。月が天章!
Coming in at number 2 is Ichigo Kurosaki, 2nd Anniversary Edition. Also known as Lunar Ichigo, this Ichigo is tied with the highest SP in the game, and it is absolutely not wasted on him because he has the strongest strong attack in the entire game. His strong attack 3 is amazing. In fact, without a Tenshintai, his strong attack 3 is actually better than his special. And even with a Tenshintai, the damage can be really close. Of course, this is only if you charge strong attack 3 all the way. And even if you don't, it's still a really powerful move. This is also the first Ichigo that we get that has ranged normal attacks, and they're actually pretty strong. Lunar Ichigo has a decent attack and a plus 40 bruiser, but absolutely nothing compares to his strong attacks. They are so very close to perfect, and with a boosted plus 25 strong attack damage link, you cannot go wrong taking this character on a raid.
力の差を教えてやる。セロオスキュラス。
And at number 1, we have the new Ukiura, also known as Lunar Ukiura. This character is the other character with the highest SP in the game. But that's not the only thing. His stats are actually very similar to Lunar Ichigo's, but their abilities do differ. While they do both have Frenzy, only one of them has Debilitator. This actually makes Ukiura's special one of the strongest specials in the game. It not only has an incredible initial damage, but he also has plus 40 devastation, in addition to that debilitating burn effect. But honestly, this character is just incredible in his strong attacks. He's got a 12% recharge link that can be stacked to over 50%. He also has a strong attack 3 that if charged all the way can do massive amounts of damage. His other strong attacks really complement him as well, especially that strong attack 2, which is a very cool moving vortex that moves enemies away from him. This makes the fact that he's ranged even better. And much like Nell and Tenza, he can also be built in a way that lets you use strong attacks almost constantly. This character is truly amazing, and the fact that they made him a main character means that you can use him in any raid without being at a disadvantage. It was truly close, but without a doubt, this character is the best character to use in PvE so far. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to the channel. And let me know in the comments which top 10 video you'd like to see next.